Hey everyone, if you are returning here, welcome. If you are new, also welcome. We're going to be doing a quick general reading and we're going to be using the Golden Art Nouveau deck by Julia Masaglia. I hope everyone is doing well today and we're just going to cleanse our cards very quickly. So we're also going to call upon our spirit guides, our angels, ancestors, whoever it is that helps us to feel divinely protected. And we're just going to see what kind of reading we get for today. Okay. Any negative intentions, evil eye, monitoring spirits? You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Okay. Let's see what we get. What do we need to know for today? Frank, my friend. Strength. Okay, let's get into it. Cool. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the energy and the symbolism of this card. So, immediately, something that I noticed with the energy in this card is someone might be struggling with integrating that like inner beast, that inner animal, like our primal instincts. Like you might be having a hard time integrating that with certain values or beliefs. Okay, so this could be someone who has had a hard time with showing their strength or showing that assertiveness or leadership. This is someone who could be feeling a little bit doubtful right now. So when strength comes up, it could be like asking for us to tap into our inner strength or call upon our strength for something that could be challenging. Okay. So with this specific reading, this individual is struggling to sustain strength. So they're a very strong person, but they go through periods of fluctuation where they feel the strength, they feel that inner fire, but it's hard to sustain. This could be because they're kind of getting hit from all angles. Um, this person may want to utilize a couple more boundaries because this feels like someone's not respecting their time. This feels like somebody is like asking a lot of this individual, but also not providing appropriate supports for them. And this can be like family oriented, this could be like in the workplace, but this person definitely wants to implement a couple more boundaries based off of the feeling that I'm getting here. Um, So strength can indicate Leo. So this could be like your sun, moon, rising. Could also maybe be Mars. Could be Mars if you have Leo and Mars in terms of how you assert yourself. This could be for you as well. Let's get a couple of clarifying cards, and then maybe we can get a better picture for why this person is struggling to sustain certain strengths. Okay. But the word that I had in my brain was like boundaries, like that was like very clear. Okay, let's see what we get. Two of wands, two wands. Okay, let me put this back. So okay, sorry. When I think of the symbolism and the energy of the Two of Wands, This makes me feel like you have the world in your hands literally, but you have to prioritize an option. So if you remember one of our previous videos, the the wand suit has to do with ambition or projects, motivations, career. So when I look at the Two of Wands, the energy that I'm getting from this particular card is someone who feels like they are having a hard time making a decision in terms of prioritizing. So this could be like someone who's having a hard time with making a difficult decision involving like the direction that they want to go in. Excuse me. They're having a hard time figuring out what it is that they want to like do, almost kind of life life purpose. Um, like they might be called to like one section, but they really want to do something else. So this person is like heavily contemplating, okay, like do I stay in this field or do I go for my passion project? Do I just change careers completely and like maybe go back to school for like, I don't know, like engineering or become a tutor or something, right? Like this is someone who is having a hard time deciding on what they want to do in terms of like their passion, right? Could also be that they have like a lot of different passions, and they don't know quite which one is the priority right now. Okay. So if we bridge these two cards together, right? So this person is naturally strong, but they're having a difficult time sustaining it. This could be someone who is kind of like headstrong, where they are, again, like they're very strong. They have a lot of strengths, but they're having a hard time with balancing. And this is kind of indicative of that as well, especially if they don't know like which direction they want to go in. They could be having like a dark night of the soul situation right now, right? Where like our ego kind of like dissolves and like what we think it is that we want is actually like a internalized belief or dream or something, and like we kind of have like a aha moment and we're like, wait, no, I don't want to actually like do this. I want to do, baking, whatever, right? But yeah, but this individual is having a hard time like committing to a specific decision. This might require them to call upon all their strengths or remain strong or like make decisions that are going to ruffle some feathers, and they're having a hard time with sitting with, they're going to have to disappoint people and they don't want to. They're going to have to disappoint people. Okay, let's get another clarifying card. This one's going to be like relatively quick. Full disclosure, we're going to be having some construction going on for the next couple days. So I will try my best to get a reading in every single day, but no promises. All right, let's get another clarifying card. Okay, our person is strong, but is having a hard time deciding. What else? What else do we gotta know? King of Wands. Okay, hold on real quick. Okay. All right. So if you look at the symbolism and the energy of this card, you'll notice that our King of Wands has a like stoic look about him. So when I think of the King of Wands, I think of someone who is like career oriented, who is able to motivate others. Like they have a gift when it comes to uplifting and motivating other people. And again, like the king doesn't necessarily have to be like a man. Just like my way of speaking, I go based off of like the drawing, but this could be a woman as well. And again, with every single reading, if it resonates for you, take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. Okay. But with this King of Wands, they're naturally a very like creative and passionate person. And it feels like they're feeling frustrated because they're not able to tap into the creativity. Okay. So this individual might have had to engage in a lot more responsibilities or they had like a couple setbacks. So when I think about the energy of the specific King of Wands, there's a little bit of frustration. There's a little bit of frustration. Uh, and this could be, okay, this could be like a Sagittarius. This could be a Aries or a Leo, or you could have one of these signs, either again like Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe even Mars, maybe even your Mars, because that's how you assert yourself. That's your ambition. That's the planet of ambition. Um, some people are going to say it's the planet of aggression, but again, like there's a little bit of frustration here, and rightfully so, right? Like if you have a goal in mind and there's continuous setbacks, like finding one human being who's not going to be frustrated, right? Okay, but with this particular King of Wands, they're like fed up. This person's like fed up. I got like fed up, like very, very clearly. Um, and like not fed up with a specific person, but they're fed up with the circumstances, it feels like. It feels like they don't want to be held back. This is someone who very much values their freedom. And when things happen, they get frustrated because they feel trapped or they feel stagnant. All right, let's bridge the gap between these three cards. Okay. So if this is you, all right, so if this is how you're feeling, there's a lot of fire energy in this reading today. Okay. So this could be, again, like someone's having a hard time maintaining their strength, but that doesn't mean that you're not strong. Okay. Like, don't misunderstand me. Sometimes strength comes from understanding our limitations and then delegating, right? So if you feel like you're having a hard time sustaining that strength, again, we're human beings. We were never meant to navigate the world alone, right? So call on your community, call on your friends, right? They're there for a reason. If you're feeling lost in terms of like your purpose or your ambition, try to explore, expand, right? So if you feel locked in place where you don't know what it is that you are passionate about or you're having a hard time deciding, sometimes doing something completely left field for what you believe is your passion helps to give you insight, right? Because if you are passionate about helping people, right? And you're like debating on like, okay, like what area should I do? Should I help people? Should I like do something completely opposite? Like, what do I do? Uh, go the more selfish route, right? And then your body will tell you, okay, like this is in alignment with what I need. And then when I say selfish, right, like I mean more so like professions that are like outcome based versus process based, right? Because like when we help people, there's like, I mean, yeah, again, like the end goal would be like, oh yeah, like everyone is healed and beautiful and happy. But it's a process, right? Like again, therapist talking. If you come to therapy and you're like, fix my sadness, it's not like an immediate fix, right? It is a slow burn, it is a process. But if you want to do something that's outcome based, that might be like sales. That might be, again, complete opposite of the spectrum. And there's no like harm or shame in that, right? Like, again, like this is your calling, your life's purpose. Sometimes we have to, what's that saying? It's like the path to heaven is paved through hell or something like that, or you have to go through hell to get to heaven, something like that. Okay. Sometimes we got to do like the exact opposite or like do something like that's challenging or new to us for us to like see, okay, like this is my calling, this is my purpose, right? Because your body's gonna tell you like what feels good and what doesn't. But again, remember, just because we're uncomfortable doesn't mean that it is, harmful or like we're in danger, right? Like anything new is gonna feel uncomfortable, but this might be like going completely left field out of what you think your purpose is for confirmation, right? And then this individual is feeling pissed. They're feeling frustrated, right? Rightfully so. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you again. Like this could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, and you're allowed to be frustrated when there's setbacks. Okay, but this specific reading, there's a lot of like frustration here. When we're feeling frustrated, sometimes it's easier to like slow down, see what it is that resonates to help us get that clarity. Because a lot of times frustration stems from anxiety, and like when we're anxious, like we're like, go, 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 like I don't know where I'm going, but like we gotta speed up. And the way to like navigate that is actually to intentionally slow down and get clear on your priorities, right? Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it for today's reading. It was a little bit fast, but if that was helpful, let me know. Any feedback, please let me know as well. But besides that, again, just be patient with yourself. Remember, we want to find what is sustainable. We can be strong, but call upon your friends. No one really knows their like life's purpose because when we go through different chapters, that can like change a little bit. It's going to alternate, even if it's just slightly, right? Do something completely left field that's outside of your passion just to confirm, right? And then in terms of our king, you're allowed to be frustrated. Honor the frustration, but also slow down so that you can get that clarity. But besides that, I hope you guys have a amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. And as always, you are divinely protected. I am super grateful if you stopped by, if you stayed through the end. You are a trooper, and I appreciate you. But again, my heart's full that you guys would even like stop by to hear these readings. And besides that, I hope you have a amazing rest of your day or night. Okay. Talk to you soon.